What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle. King Hussle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, Milwaukee Made King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from my IGs and my Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels and the Twitch so you won't miss out on nothing for free, all right? Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up, all right? Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So, you tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero, listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get the notifications that I've been dropping some sauce, this is going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? In today's video, we were talking about Schools First Federal Credit Union. Yes, we got another credit union, and they are helping people out on the business side, get business fund, personal side, get personal funding up to $50,000. And they are working with people with bad credit. And this loan will report on your credit report as a primary trade line. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how to properly structure your personal credit profile so you can start getting funding and start utilizing your personal credit profile as a personal guarantor towards your business so you can start getting funding and start investing and being more blessed. All right, so without further ado, let's get into these gems that y'all already know gonna help you win. All right, so in today's video, we're gonna talk about Schools First Credit Union. And a lot of people out there are looking to get funding. It's a lot of people out there looking to get some money. It's a lot of people out there looking to get some type of funds for some type of reason. And a lot of people just don't understand what's the logistics, what's the secret sauce, what's the code on how to get funding or how to get approved for a loan, credit card, or line of credit or not. So in today's video, let's get to it. Go this way. So a lot of people want to know what's the secret formula to get approved for a loan. Well, the secret formula is understanding that banks, lenders, and groups all have different key factors that they look at to determine if you will be approved for a loan, credit card, or line of credit or not. And a lot of people don't understand that. Your debt to income ratio. First of all, you have to actually be making some money and make enough money to get approved for a loan. Now, your debt to income ratio is how much money you're making and how much are you paying in bills each month. They calculate those things. They want you at least 36%. Now, some banks will allow you to be between 36 and 45%, but most banks want you at least at 36%. So they don't want you paying no more than 36% in bills each month that comes out of your monthly revenue. So let me give you an example so you understand fully. So if you're making $4,000 a month and you're paying $2,000 a month in bills, that's 50%. You're already over that threshold for the debt to income ratio. Now, that right there alone will determine how much you get approved for. That's part one of how much you get approved for. Part two is your credit worthiness and your credit profile. Your credit worthiness and your credit profile shows from the time you turned 18 to now, how good have you been with managing debt? How good have you been with managing bills, loans, anything that you've been given to you that pertains to money? And it shows that on your credit profile. So a lot of people when they turn 18 get auto loans, credit cards, student loans, a lot of different things. And after a certain period of time, they max out the credit card, they might drop out of school or finish school, or they might stop making payments on that card and it gets repossessed. So now you got all these delinquent accounts on your credit report and this debt that you're owing on your credit report. $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $30,000. And it's a lot of people when they turn 18, they don't do nothing. They out in the streets, they just working jobs, they just living a normal life trying to get by. So everybody's life situation, everybody's financial situation, and everybody's credit profile will not be the same. So it's a lot of people out there that's not doing anything in life, that doesn't make enough money, might not even have enough job, not make enough money, have the right documentations that they need, and they go apply for these loans and they get mad when they don't get approved and think that it's all cap. No, you just not qualified to get that loan. You're not. So a lot of people gotta understand, as long as you follow these instructions as far as getting everything structured, getting certain documentations, getting certain credit profiles and certain FICOs together, then you have a good chance to get approved. Because at the end of the day, you got no doc loans, you got documentation loans, you got revenue-based loans, you got veteran loans, you got a lot of different loan programs. And a lot of people out there tend to go for no doc loans. And when you get a no doc loan, it's going off your credit score, your credit report, and how much you make. Just those two documentations right there. When you get I would put it like this: documentation loans are easier for people to get, because at the end of the day, it's documentations, and documentations can be altered. And it's a lot of people out there that's getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with altered documentations. That's bypassing their credit, because you can't alter a credit score. You can't alter a FICO. You can only add trade lines and build it, and pay off accounts and build it, or it can only go down. But documentations you can alter. And a lot of people are starting to realize that and saying, okay, I need to get approved for this $30,000 loan. I might not make enough, but if I alter these documentations and make it seem like on this paper that I do make enough, then I get approved. There's a lot of people out there altering documentations that's not actually trying to get over with this loan, meaning that they're getting it for a reason that they need it, and they're going to use it in the right way, utilize it in the right way, and they're going to pay it back. They have no intentions not paying it back. It's a lot of people who utilize documentations, altered documentations to get loans that might not have the idea of paying it back. And that's when it goes into synthetic identities and things like that. But people got to understand, once you learn loopholes and learn what's really going on, documentation loans are easier to get than no doc loans, because everybody doesn't have good credit. A lot of people got 650 and under credit scores, and that makes a lot of people have to pay higher APRs and pay back more money on those loans. So a lot of people tend to go for a lot of different things. And we all understand that everything on the personal side is for primary purposes only, for primary trade lines. So we get loans, we get credit cards, we get lines of credit. We're going to utilize that as a primary trade line. So if we get a $3,000 loan, $5,000 loan on the personal side, we're not going to spend that money. We're going to leave it in our account. We're going to let it pay off itself. How is it going to pay off itself? How is it going to pay off itself? It's already in the account. And since the monthly payments are going to be coming out the account, the money is right there, so it's going to start pulling from that money. And the money is already there, so you're going to pay off that loan. No, what you're going to be paying is just the interest. And now you got a primary trade line, you got good payment history, and you got debt on your credit report being reported. And there's not a limit on how many trade lines, how many loans you can get at one time. And they got a lot of different trade lines out there, a lot of different primary trade lines. I done went over a lot of different primary trade line sites, from unique primary trade lines to trade lines, the Gamba, the Covos, the Self, the Avas, the Kickoffs, the Credit Strongs, the Trade Line Supplies. These sites will help you with your credit report and building your credit score. So understanding that when it comes to building your personal credit, it's about making payments on time, paying down that debt, and doing that is with every account that you have. So a lot of people that have accounts in collections that's looking for primary trade lines, just start paying on the accounts that you have in collections already. See, a lot of people that don't know about credit paid a lot of these quote-unquote credit gurus to fix their credit, mailing these credit dispute letters and clean their credit report. Now you down to zero. Now you down to a low number, and you can't get those accounts back. Now you have to rebuild your credit report, and it's going to be hard for you to get those same accounts that you had that was giving you that debt. You can't get student loans no more. You done messed up the auto loans. You done messed up the credit cards. So now what you gonna do? So understand everything on the personal side is meant for primary purposes, on primary trade line purposes only. You want to manage everything on the personal side so it can build your personal credit score, so you can start leveraging it as a personal guarantor towards your business credit, so you can start getting business loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So School's First Federal Credit Union has a personal loan program. A personal loan can help you manage your finances more affordably with a fixed payment and term. You'll know exactly when it will be paid off. So how it works: enjoy a rate low as 9.49 APR. Borrow from $100 to $50,000. Use it for almost anything, consolidating higher interest debt, dealing with any emergency purposes, or financing a big purchase, even a motorcycle, boat, or RV. Choose a term to fit your budget up to 60 months. Pay 0 fees for origination or early payoff. The option to skip one payment per 12 months, up to 3 times depending on the loan term. Automatically lower your rate by 0.5% every year you make on-time payments. So the more you make on-time payments will lower your APR, which means it will lower your monthly payment. So what do you need? You need to have a school first credit. You need to have a schools first FCU account in good standing, meaning that all you need to have is an account with them. You can open up an account online, complete a loan application, and credit check. That's all you need. Nothing too major, all right? So make sure you guys are going to check in and check out Schools First Federal Credit Union. They got personal loans up to $50,000. They are helping people with bad credit, and it will report to your credit report as a primary trade line. And remember, anything on the personal side we are leaving in an account, letting it pay off itself, building our credit, our payment history, and our age. All right, so just a little credit finesse and a little credit check, a little credit trick for me and my people. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. You'll motivate me to keep going. You'll motivate me to keep dropping this sauce, and you'll motivate me to keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right? No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. And for $350, I am doing 5 questions. So make sure y'all tapping in, getting these lessons, because I'm teaching you anything and everything that you need to know, from credit to methods to anything that's gonna get you rich. All right? So let's get it in and let's make some money. Also, make sure y'all tapping in, getting these to the crypto tour in-person limited gym, $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money we'll meet in person. Make sure y'all tapping in with my credit mentorship, $2,500 and up. Trade lines not included. Help you with your personal and business credit. Help you start getting funding. Make sure y'all tapping in with my life coach, business coaching mentorship, $2,500 for the month. Help you with anything that you need. So make sure y'all tap in. So a lot of people out there need mentorship. So I'm helping y'all out, $2,500 for the whole month. Anything that you need to talk about, anything you need help with, I'm here for you. $2,500 for the whole month. I'm gonna help you get in the right position to help you get in the right you know what I'm saying? The right mind frame, the right way of thinking, so you can start becoming successful, right? Also, make sure y'all tapping into my vendor platforms on the Potato app and Telegram, Millionaire Network, and the Millionaire Network on both platforms. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure y'all tapping in all my YouTube channels and my Twitch, because I do all my freebies and giveaways, dual streaming, IRL streaming, streams with the Hussle, all the entertainment, freebies, and music stuff over there. So make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all tapping into my IGs, Hussle Apartment on IG. That's my clothing brand. Hussle, that's Hussle Apartment in French. Make sure you're tapping into my IG, King Hussle X1.2, for more freebies, giveaways, music, entertainment, and more. Go run them followers up. And make sure y'all tapping in with these loves, these Cash App, Bitcoin loads, these methods, all that. A lot of people getting rich, a lot of people missing out on the opportunity to win. It's a whole nother world out here, and y'all missing out. So make sure y'all tapping in. Let's get it in. Let's get to these bands. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Thanks.